You don't know how to do an intro?
No.
Do the fucking intro, dumbass nigga. Let's go.
Oversputed episode 6, season 3. Am I right?
No, episode 7. Russell Spot got it wrong. Episode 7.
Okay, wow. Episode 7, season 3, man. You know what I'm saying? Another week. Another week of waiting until LeBron comes to Charlotte, of course. Another week of watching Shy and the Thunder. Another week of, you know what I'm saying, Oversputed, man. How y'all feeling, man? I'm TL 4-4. I'll let everybody else talk to me.
Man, I'm feeling good. We got a great finals ahead of us. Pacers and OKC. This shit gonna be lit. And yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Excited for the finals.
Man, I'm here. I'm ready for Oversputed. I got my guys, T.O., Steven, Tommy. Oversputed, man. Let's get it! Ah!
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's your boy, Tommy, BGPC, Tommy Oversputed, Tommy Thunder, Tommy Shea, Tommy MVP. Shit. What else? Goddamn Tommy Thunder and 5, Tommy Championship winner, Tommy everything, man. Also, hold on, chat. Hold on. I got something for you.
Calm that shit the fuck down.
Oh, no, Tommy.
Yo, look at Tommy with the
Tommy.
I cannot fucking believe that, bro. That shit don't even look real, bro.
What the fuck? Is this a big life thing?
This nigga got an AI haircut.
No dreads, locks gone. Jay Aries is next. New Tommy, man.
Sound fucking stupid, dumbass nigga.
New Tommy, bro. This shit is crazy.
That's a clip.
My head is cold as a bitch, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You gonna get used to it, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you gonna get used to it. Always keep a hat on you, gang. Trust.
Yeah, maybe don't you got a Stone Cold hat you can wear?
You said what, Jay?
Don't you got a Stone Cold hat you can wear?
Nah, a fucking clown took it.
Oh, a fat ass. You could have just said that. We would have known who you were talking about.
Nah, I missed that.
Then they would confuse it for you, but you don't pop out to events in your own city.
Nah, he would have been talking about you because you're the fattest out of both of us. So.
Nah, that's not true.
Steven, that's crazy though that you didn't pop out to WrestleMania though. That's still crazy.
It was in Philly.
Wait, chill.
Why you saying you had to go to the show, but you didn't pop out at all?
He was scared
because I was like 4 hours away from Philly. Like, were you gonna drive me back up to Philly or not?
Nah, Uber, bitch.
I drove to Philly. It was 4 hours from my spot.
Uber sneak, not paying almost $400 for that. W sneak. But hey, I'm gonna pop out for SummerSlam though. I'm gonna pop out. So
I don't believe you.
All right,
I don't either. Nobody believes this fat ass.
All right, bet. I keep not believing. I'm glad.
That's the worst thing, bro. It's okay to be fat, but a liar too, mama.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's.
It's okay to be fat, but that don't mean order Wendy's at 11 p.m. at night. So that's
how you know I got Wendy's today.
Because you're the Wendy man. Why we all know you get Wendy's every day. What are we talking about right now?
Not every day, fat ass. Let's realize.
My bad. You toned it down from 7 days a week to 5 times a week. We get it. You took the week guns off. We understand.
Okay. And how often you go to Arby's?
I don't go to Arby's at all. So, you know. And how often do you hit the gym? Wait, how often do you hit the gym?
Way more often. I was just hooping yesterday.
Oh, okay. So, see, niggas are just not refused to be honest on stream. So,
hey,
I was just hooping yesterday. Fuck you talking about?
I hear you, bro. Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah, and Jay, LeBron's coming to Charlotte. So, let me know when we're being serious.
Yep.
He is?
And then B's making the conference final. So let me know. All
right, bet. Let me know when we're being serious, man.
And the Pacers are beating the Thunder in the finals.
They are though.
Yep. And Paul George was a smart trade. Yep.
We didn't trade for Paul George, but go off.
No, I'm talking about the Clippers one.
Oh, the Clippers. Oh, well, yeah, that was a smart one actually. Yeah.
Anywho, what y'all want to get into first, man? Do y'all want to get into the finals matchup? What y'all trying to get into, man?
We can get into whatever. I don't really know.
Man, we could talk about the finals, man. You want me to pull up I'm about to pull it up, man. Let me pull up.
All right, bet. Let's see if I can pull it up on time. Go ahead. Test my production skills.
Fuck it, Rudy Poo.
Trash ass production skill, bitch.
Hey, fuck you, bro.
Nigga need to take a class.
Actually, for me to be just thrown into the job, I think I've done pretty good.
No, okay. All right. Let me know when being serious.
I'm sure you do, Tommy.
Sure.
With no preparation, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Yeah, a producer leaving mid-show. I'm sure you do.
I had to handle some shit, bro.
What the fuck does that mean? That means just leave everyone hanging? That's what the fuck that means?
I mean, I knew y'all was gonna be on for a while, bro. Damn.
That would have been crazy if we wasn't on for a while.
Hey, look, I ain't even hesitate.
Oh, Jay, we also gotta talk about that Stephen A. and Halliburton superstar thing. We gotta talk about that too.
I think we should have some shit to react to. Where is the clip?
I watched it off of Lowe's video, but just look up on ESPN. Look up First Take. Is Halliburton a superstar?
Yeah, they probably do got a clip.
Yeah, because I was watching Lowe's video on it.
Yeah, I was as well.
It was a clip, bro. This nigga Stephen A. called Devin Booker a superstar.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Hold up, we just talked about the one from 8 days ago.
Is this the one? Hold on, let me extend. It might be
like it.
He said he's not. Go ahead, let's play it.
Yeah, he said he's not a superstar. Yeah, it might be. It's one of those clips.
I'm gonna put him on a leg lock.
Ads in the big ear.
I'm gonna mute myself when the video starts. Just so, because I don't know, the audio should. I mean, it sounds alright on my end. So.
Damn, what the fuck?
Robinson over Josh Hart. So entering Game 3, the Knicks' usual starting lineup, Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Hart, and Towns, had been outscored by 50 points this postseason, which was the worst for any five-man lineup in the 2025 playoffs. All right, Marcus.
Okay.
Should the Knicks go with that same starting lineup?
I mean, obviously we know this. We already saw the series. When did he start talking about Halliburton?
It should be like under the thing. They like just I would say they usually tell you. Keep going.
It's giving the impression that at least statistically he somewhat disappears after the first quarter. He comes out like a gangbuster, ready to handle his business, and then he fades. I still think his presence is important. I think he's formidable because of his size in the post, what have you. I just don't know how much you can trust or rely upon him, you know, in terms of being able to do what's necessary in order to help this team become victorious. I like him out there, me personally, and I don't really have much of a problem with him in the starting lineup, trying something new, because that, as long as that doesn't compromise the minutes of a Josh Hart and others, I'm good with it.
I think he got to stay with it. Matter of fact, he should.
Yeah, Jay, I think I found the timestamp.
Because
Jay, go to 4 minutes and 58 seconds.
And here's why.
4 minutes and 58 seconds. That's the timestamp. Yeah, right there. Yep.
Halliburton being a superstar, right? I'm like, yo, he's a damn good player. He's not overrated. The brother can ball again, but he ain't a superstar.
Yeah, Stephen A. We didn't tell the whole.
Okay, first of all, you three gentlemen, what is your criteria for a superstar?
Obviously, you got to be the number one guy in your franchise. Obviously, I think. I don't want to say what I think because it's going to get into my argument on how I feel about Tyrese. Because I think this is a big part of it. But, like, every superstar don't look like the same superstar, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I feel like...
Oh, go ahead.
No, let's read the end comment.
And says, I mean, Stephen A. Smith not wrong. Hallie isn't a superstar, but he's also a hypocrite because he was ready to call Devin Booker a superstar after one playoff series.
And he was ready to call. He called Donovan Mitchell superstar like a year. I think it was like a year after he got to the Jazz. Like a year after.
I'm gonna be honest, bro.
When he was playing the Clippers in the playoffs, he called Donovan Mitchell superstar.
Yeah, and he said he's the greatest Jazz player of all time, which is okay. All right,
so my criteria of like superstar of like so of course you the best player on your team. Or if not, one of the, either the first best or the second best of your team, but most likely you're the best player. And you have to be a big difference maker in the team. Like if they take you off that team probably isn't making a certain place in the playoffs. That's my criteria.
Okay.
Lil Jack says if people think he's not a superstar after this playoff run, I don't know what to tell you. See, it's kind of iffy though, because like I think Halliburton is on that cusp of superstar and like, you know, top player on a good team. Like it's like it's a line to be drawn. You know what I'm saying? Like would you call Jaylen Brown a superstar?
No.
So you know what I'm saying?
Jaylen Brown not a superstar, but Tatum is.
Jason Tatum?
Yes.
Tatum.
Yeah,
Tatum
Jason
is
Tatum
definitely
is
a
That's what
superstar,
I'm
yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like with Halliburton, it's hard to like. It's a line in between if he, you know what I'm saying, if he's a superstar or the best player on a really good team.
Because it's also like we consider Tatum a superstar, but think about it like this: Tatum has been a winning player since he's gotten to the league. He's been in 2018. My apologies, 2018, 2020. Correct me whenever I'm wrong. 2023, 2022. 2024. Tatum has been in like 5 conference finals, and he came in the league in 2017, bro. Tatum has been a winner his whole career. His whole career, bro. He doesn't face demons in the playoffs, so he's been battle tested, bro. Now, Tyrese Halliburton, I don't believe Tyrese Halliburton is a superstar, but based on ESPN's the criteria that they have shown, they are hypocrites for not calling Tyrese Halliburton a superstar, because they've called Anthony Edwards a superstar. He hasn't made it as far as Tyrese Halliburton in the playoffs. They called Donovan Mitchell a superstar. He hasn't made it anywhere to where Halliburton is in the playoffs. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the criteria that they're making is faulty. Now, as I said, I don't believe Tyrese Halliburton is a superstar. I believe there are only a few current superstars in the league, but I believe that Tyrese Halliburton, like one of you said, is on the cusp of being a super. Like Tio said, is on the cusp of being a superstar.
Ant says his criteria is elite performances and stats, awards and accolades, team impact, consistency, and marketability. Okay.
I mean,
yeah,
there's a lot of
marketability. Marketability has a part to play in it too. Like, are you marketable? I think Halliburton is like very marketable, especially with the Reggie Miller bringing back that was the most marketable thing he's ever done. I'm not gonna lie. And the WWE appearance, of course, but like, you know, he low key, he's getting there. I ain't gonna lie. If he wins, he got it.
Yeah. Okay. If he gets a ring, that's a total because he just
If he wins, he's stamp. Yeah, if he wins, that's stamp.
Wait, so Ant, what? Okay, you said elite performances, stats, award. Okay, consistency and marketability. I mean, there's a lot of players that would check off those boxes, but we wouldn't consider them superstars, or at least most of them, not all of them, but most of them. And the only players that meet all of them are only KD, LeBron, Jokic, Giannis. There's only a few that meet that criteria.
Even Embiid, unfortunately, Curry, Luka. I think Luka's a superstar. SGA.
I'm gonna be honest though. I think the reason why Tyrese is even in this situation of being in this conversation of even overrated or whatever the case may be is because he's not as flashy. He's not the type of guy to drop the 50-point games, the 45-point games. He's done them. Trust me, he's done them, but I think
not as often.
Right, and I think that's the disconnect because he's not as flashy as all of our other superstars are, and that's why I says superstars don't look like other superstars. And I feel like Tyrese Halliburton, when he gets to that point, he's going to be a prime example of a different looking superstar because he's not a score first superstar. You know what I mean?
So
he's not going to average 30 points a game. You know.
Tommy, says, I agree with you. Oh, my fault.
Go ahead.
I agree with you because Chris Paul, we all consider him a superstar, but he never had the big numbers. But you knew when you saw Chris Paul on the floor, he was either the best player or the second best player on both teams. You knew he was the number one guy. You knew you had to stop CP or you were probably losing that series. So I do agree that Tyrese Halliburton isn't the flashy, but the way the NBA is moving right now, you gotta have the way scoring is. You gotta be able to drop 50. You gotta be able to drop 40, 60, just because that's the way the league is moving. And I think that's why a lot of people don't want to say like Tyrese is a superstar, but also I think it's because the market that he plays. The market also plays a very, very big. It plays a big role because I remember I was watching the Low video. He was saying the same thing. If Tyrese was doing this in New York, we wouldn't question if he was a superstar or not. If he was doing this in LA, Houston, even Philly, like we wouldn't question this because these are all big market cities. But because it's in Indiana, not a lot of people are willing to give him that status because he plays for Indiana also. But I just made up.
Jock says, let me ask y'all, why y'all think he's not a superstar? Okay, why do y'all not think he's a superstar after this like playoff performance? That's basically what he asked. Like after this playoff performance, why do y'all think he's not a superstar? Like ready, he wins or loses in the finals. You know what I'm saying? If he loses in the finals, why do y'all think he's not a playoff?
I'm not gonna lie, Jock may have a good point because Tyrese technically has done it back to back now. Like it's not like
My bad.
Nah, for like this is just for like Tyrese Halliburton's argument's sake. He has done this back to back now. He's been at least to the Eastern Conference Finals in back to back years. This time he went further than last time, and now he's in the finals. And I think if he only did it one time, then okay, yeah. But he's done it twice now. So go ahead, Jay. But that's just on Tyrese's part.
I was just about to say that's a great point, and I believe for me, I don't know about anybody else. For me, based on how he does in the finals, I will call him a superstar because of his now consistent winning. How many times do teams make it back to back in the East how many times do teams make it back to back in the conference finals nowadays? Minnesota just did it back to back. Now Indiana just did it back to back. They call Ant a fringe superstar. I believe that Tyrese could be spoken about in that same light. Depending on what Tyrese does in these finals, if he goes out there and drops 20, 10, and 5 in each game, I think, you know what I'm saying, and hits clutch shots, I believe that's enough to call him a superstar. He needs, but he can't put up any stinkers. Like, you know what I'm saying? When LeBron dropped them 8 points, he had already won MVPs. He had already brought a team to the finals. Tyrese Halliburton, if he cares, well, obviously he's gonna try to win. But if he doesn't want to be seen in that light, he has to go out there, not have a shitter. He has to have a dominant game every series. 20, 10, and 5 ain't gonna cut it. I know. I mean, I was referring more to averages. I do believe he got to go out there. He got to get like a 30 ball. He might need a 30 ball, fucking 15 and so I don't know. He's gonna need a lot. But Rod, you're right. Rod, you're right.
All right, Jake, can I ask you something real quick? Do you think Halliburton's the top 10 player in the NBA when everyone's healthy?
No.
Do you think he's top 15?
Yes, he can be. Yes.
All right. Do you think?
I don't know. Top 15.
Okay. All right. You say he's not top 10. Okay. Do you think you could be considered a superstar if you're not at bare minimum at least a top 10 player? Because I'm looking at most of the people we call superstars. Most of them are either top 5 or at least bare minimum top 10. And I only consider like maybe a handful of people like Tatum, Giannis, Luka, SGA, I would say right now.
So depending on how he plays in these finals, he won't move in the top 10? He can't move in the top 10?
I mean, it would I would have to see like the general like top 10 list. And I would have to see if he's better than some of those guys.
He's not better than Brian. He's not better than Curry. He's not better than Luka. He's not better than Yoke.
Is he better than Curry?
He's not better than SGA. That's 5 right there.
Giannis.
Not better than Giannis.
Tatum.
Not better than Tatum.
Kyrie. We're talking about right now, right? Like this season.
Is he better than Kyrie? I don't know.
Kyrie's not a top 10 player. So,
but that's what I'm saying. If he's not better than Kyrie,
I think
then
current Halliburton better. Yeah. But what's good, EJ?
I'm trying to think who else. Tatum. Um,
That's
you're not
7.
better
We named 7.
Because I really don't think he is better than Kyrie. If I'm being honest with you,
you got Ant, AD when he's
which
healthy.
might end the conversation for me.
I don't know if he better than him. I don't know if he better than Embiid.
And you got AD. Like I think that's 10 right there. Like
I'm just Kawhi. I don't think he's better than Kawhi either.
Oh, Kawhi too. So that we got like 11 right now. Like I don't like if he does play well. I still don't know if I can put him over. I'll put him over Kawhi because Kawhi right now at this very moment I'll put him over Kawhi and Embiid because them niggas are never healthy. So I don't know what I'm going to get from both of them niggas, but if he does play well in these playoffs, I will put him over those two. But I don't think he becomes a superstar if he wins the finals, but he could. He could, but he would.
I don't even think he's better than Brunson.
I don't think he's better than Brunson. No, I don't think he's better than Brunson.
I don't even think he's
better than Brunson gets that superstar title because he's in New York. That also plays a huge factor why like niggas think.
Let's not act like this nigga Brunson was not dropping like 40 balls and 50 balls.
Yeah, he was. Like I seen the stat. He averaged like in the playoffs. He averaged like 35 or some shit, some crazy shit like that.
That's ridiculous. But that's why niggas thinks, including me, Donovan Mitchell is a superstar. That's exactly why. Because he's also averaging 30 in the playoffs.
I love Donovan Mitchell so much. I do. But if I could put Embiid in there, I guess I would have to call Donovan Mitchell a superstar. I would have to. Yeah, I would probably put D Mitch in that superstar category. Because D Mitch, that nigga can never have a healthy team in the playoffs, it feels like.
Donovan's not a superstar. Why isn't he? He's averaging 30 in the playoffs.
I think what's stopping him, he hasn't made past the second round. But if we're using that logic, that means Embiid wouldn't be considered a superstar. So I don't really know what else would hold him back outside of him not making it past the second round. And the Cavs got hurt with injuries like crazy. No accolades.
Yes, Tommy did cut his hair. No accolades? Oh, man.
He's made multiple first all NBA, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if
he's a generational talent. A generational lead, injured lead talent, yes.
Yes, he is a generational talent. Good luck, Ant, but he is injured 24/7, so he is
generationally. He's injured generationally.
Generational is a strong word, you don't think?
No.
Yeah, that's
when the beat is healthy, he's considered, if not the best player in the world.
Victor Wembanyama is generational.
Yeah. Oh my God, Victor. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's not better than Wemby.
Victor, no trouble. I'm gonna say a little take right real quick.
Yeah, he's not, bro. He's not. Tyrese not a superstar, bro. I'm sorry, but he's not. There's too many other guys.
Yo, Tommy J, literally, if Embiid goes crazy this upcoming season, Wemby is an automatic top 10 player. You're not going to convince me he's not. I don't know what you say. If Wemby goes crazy like he was before he got hurt, he will be a top 10 player in the league.
Yeah, that nigga better than me. He way better.
Yeah, I mean, nigga, he's 7'4". Nigga, who wouldn't want a 7'4" nigga that can
don't say that. Hold on, don't say that because he's not better than Jokic. So don't say that.
What, talent wise, or just overall?
Everything.
Pure talent, I think Wemby's better than Jokic. Just talent only. He's better.
What'd you say?
I said purely off talent. We're talking about just talent alone, no accomplishment. Wemby's better. Yeah.
Wemby's better than who?
Than Jokic, just pure off talent. Yeah. Wemby's fucking. Wemby about to terrorize niggas. I feel bad for the West. I feel bad for the West. More looking like Tommy though.
No, Steven. In order to make that statement, you have to. You have to wait
that
one.
Punch you in your fucking
you can't
face.
just say that like today and get away with it. You have to wait that one out.
Watch when I see you.
Like, here's the thing though. I'm confident. I'm like very, very confident in Wemby. Like we already saw what Wemby was doing before he got that blood clot or whatever situation that happened to him. We already saw what he was doing. He was averaging 30, 12, and like a crazy amount of blocks. Like he was hooping, but like no.
Hey, this is super off topic, crazy off topic. But I cut my hair today, right? Posted the Instagram story. Nigga, Alex Kane just reacted to it, nigga.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's
Tommy clouded.
Clouded left Elon. Nigga got money in cloud.
I don't know why Tio talking about clout, but yeah, bro.
Yeah, Tio, you should.
Clouded.
I'm relating to you, Tio. I'm relating to you. You've been on this. You know what I'm saying? You've been on.
Wait, Tommy, can you bring up Ant's comment?
The Wemby is.
He don't know how to do that.
Yeah, yeah. By the end of next season, Wemby will already be a superstar by then.
EJ said Tommy lost his aura. I think I gained like 5.
I ain't gonna have to. Nah, I'm not about to glaze his bitch ass nigga. What the fuck? Fuck, I look like.
Bro,
he didn't lose his aura.
Thank you.
Pussy ass.
Ross said Embiid is not a generational talent. He's a generational player. I mean, there's nothing Embiid cannot do. So, like,
stay healthy. That's a big one. That's very important.
Wait. That's talent. Being healthy is a talent now.
No, I'm just saying. That's just very important. Because what did you just say about Kawhi? He's hurt, so you're not gonna throw him up there.
I mean, look at how long.
Yeah. But I'm saying
look
though,
at how long LeBron was healthy. I think that's a talent.
Nigga,
so you think being healthy is a talent?
I mean, it's not a
saying,
talent.
Look at how long LeBron was healthy.
I mean, that's LeBron though. That's damn God at that point. That's
okay.
Different.
Come on, bro. Niggas can.
You comparing Embiid to LeBron. That's different. That's different. LeBron can get hit by a car today. He'll walk off. He'll walk it off. So he'll be all right. That's LeBron. But no, he's definitely, in my opinion, a talent. But that's just me though.
Tio, do you have anything to add?
I think he's just like trying to think of LeBron coming to Charlotte, even though that's not happening.
He ain't going, but it's
why would he think of?
Why are y'all talking like y'all know?
Why would you think of that fucking bullshit?
Why y'all talking like y'all know what LeBron has in store? Y'all don't know nothing.
You just sound ridiculous. Why the fuck would he go to Charlotte?
You know nothing. You know nothing.
EJ.
All right, we're not being serious right now.
How much do you know?
EJ.
Shut the fuck up. Talk about some bum ass Jalen Williams.
Bum ass is crazy. Okay. Wait. If we're not gonna react to it, like take down the video so you don't get hit with that. That cop. ESPN be on dick. So.
I hate how loud that shit is.
Nah, but LeBron not coming to Charlotte again. I'm gonna need you to like stop that. Like,
Steven, you know nothing. None of y'all know anything. Can y'all stop talking like y'all know something? None of y'all know anything.
I get on my mother's life. LeBron's not coming to Charlotte.
I know more than you.
You sound dumb, nigga.
You know what's dumb? Being a Jokic fan and a Lakers fan, that's dumb, Jay. You're dumb. You're stupid.
Okay. He got you there.
You know what's worse? Not even having a real team and just dick riding LeBron.
I have a real team.
He a Hornets fan, bro.
The Hornets aren't a real team.
They're not a real team. They got LaMelo Ball and Miles Bridges.
AI.
That's AI. What? Okay.
Y'all did get robbed. Y'all definitely should be number one pick to get Coop because y'all would have been straight if y'all had Cooper Flag, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? I'm not even gonna talk about the lottery. I'm not even gonna get into that. Ain't even gonna talk about it.
Bro, the NBA draft is like so dumb. Like the fact that the Mavs were able to get the number 1 overall pick, but
did y'all see what Adam Silver said?
What that bum ass nigga say, bro?
He was talking about the lottery literally today.
Bro, bring the clip up, bro. Bring the clip up, bro.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me find it. Let me see if I can find it.
Like I really feel bad. Like the Wizards really is outside the top 5 right now. That's insane. That's Jesus Christ. J-Dub is not a generational talent. EJ, what are you talking about right now? Is WWE worth watching right now? I'm not even trolling because the product hasn't been great. Hey,
Bro,
Tia.
WWE has been killing me this year, bro.
Is WWE worth watching right now? I'm not even trolling because boy, that product hasn't been great. No. I'm be honest, no. Week to week.
Wait. NXT is worth watching. NXT is worth watching. I will say that. What the?
You done, Steven?
Bro, NXT is probably the best product out of all three brands. What the fuck?
I hate.
Okay.
I hate telling good people bad news.
Steven, you see that? Have you seen that men's division, bro?
Okay. It's not the greatest, but the women's division is hard. They just got Mariah May. That shit. You know what I'm saying? Mariah May and Hooper. Well, bruh. Okay.
I'm just saying she's not gonna save the show.
She gonna help it though. She gonna help it.
Okay. Let the games begin.
Yo, I hate. I'm gonna smack that hat off to your face. I promise you, I am.
Off my face? You're an idiot. You're stupid, Steven. Off my face.
Now, all right. Don't even worry about it again. Don't even worry about it.
Right now, NXT along with Right now, NXT is along with SmackDown with a little Miss Raw. So basically, you saying like it's mid. You know what I'm saying?
No, SmackDown. I'm not about to get into SmackDown because I don't even watch that product. So.
Nah. So like, okay, SmackDown is probably the worst it's been in a long time. I'm gonna be honest. This is the worst it's been in this Triple H era, and the worst it's been in the past like 2-3. Nah.
Wait. You think it's worse than 2019?
No.
Okay.
Nah. But it's people act like it's like when people bring up like Vince and Triple H, people like to act like it's not that close. When like I ain't saying Triple H is close to Vince. Like Triple H had his worst is close to Vince, but like it's not that far either. Like people be acting.
Okay, I'm saying that, nigga. All right.
People be acting like Triple H's lows is like leagues above Vince McMahon's lows. We just seen Travis Scott in John Cena's last ever WrestleMania main event. We just watched the most stacked Royal Rumble of all time, and we saw Jey Uso win it. Listen, chat, like
that was so. You had Punk right there. You said, "Let me give it to Jey Uso."
I found the clip. I know I'm late, but I found the clip.
After this, can we talk about like after we see this? Can we like speak on the? Did y'all hear about the new All Star?
Oh, Team USA and World. Yeah, I saw that.
The team. So we'll talk about that next. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I got you.
No. Adam Silver
really
was talking about it. If you can find
NFL. I mean, if we were going into a Super Bowl and it was Packers against Steelers, you guys would be celebrating that. Those would be storied franchises. People wouldn't be talking about markets, the fact that Pittsburgh is a small market. So in fact, I'm happy whatever team ends up in the finals, but it's been intentional from our standpoint to create a system, a collective bargaining agreement that allows more teams to compete. And just by way of background, we're going to have to go through a process of getting to the point where people are accustomed to tuning into the finals because it's the two teams that deserve to be there, and it's the best basketball. Similar to, again, with the Super Bowl, if I asked somebody if they were going to watch the Super Bowl, they wouldn't say who's playing. It's a national holiday. And now that's nirvana.
That's
I'm not saying we're anywhere close to that yet. There's still, if the Knicks are in the finals, there's a segment of our fan base that's going to watch that may not watch if it's other teams. But my job is to get people to love and follow this game. And so that if you're a huge basketball fan, you should want to tune into the finals because that's the best basketball.
And he also spoke about the lottery and the Dallas Mavericks getting the number one pick.
One reminder too, we call it, a lottery, and I think sometimes because it's a lottery, people think it
must
have been a 1 in a million chance that Dallas was going to win.
What's up, Jay?
I think what David Stern, my apologies, RP David Stern.
I
think what Adam Silver's, what did you say?
I said, don't compare David Stern to Adam Silver. Adam Silver wishes he's going to be David Stern.
Okay, you're cooking. I believe what Adam Silver said is very poetic in a way. And it speaks to a lot it speaks to this social media era and the way that these fans of this trolling era, this era where people just love to shit on whatever. Because he made up a valid point. Niggas is gonna watch the Super Bowl no matter who playing. If I say yo, the Super Bowl is on, we gonna turn that shit on. It shouldn't be where we watch the final, where people watching the finals and they're like, "Oh, who's playing?" It's the NBA Finals. If you like basketball, you should watch the NBA Finals.
But Jay,
And I hate that. I hate that.
Jay, the problem
Go
with that
ahead.
is the way that NBA and NFL markets. NFL markets they team first. Like no matter who's on the team, NFL markets those teams. Like it's all about like any team. You know what I'm saying? It's all if you're a Falcons fan, for God's sake, it's all about Falcons culture. You know what I'm saying? They market their team so that doesn't happen. The way NBA likes to market, and the way that a lot of the media, around the NBA talks about the NBA, it's a player first. You know what I'm saying? League when it comes to marketing. That's what it boils down to. And then even small market teams and big market teams. That's what it boils down to. Also, not gonna lie.
But
and I'll be honest,
I'm my fault.
Adam Silver plays a part in that also. Well, I ain't gonna throw allegations his way, but I do think there are some faulty things being done when all of these big market teams with big markets or teams that's in places with big markets. Those are the only teams that get superstars. Those are the only team that gets like certain things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. That's all. That's all.
Wait till you hear this shit, bro. Yeah, I don't even think Adam Silver really realized what he said, but I'm up to.
But wait, hold on, Tommy. Before you started, but Tia though, also the NBA. The reason why niggas are acting like this, they don't want to see Halliburton because they never market the nigga correctly.
That's true.
Like that's one thing the NFL know how to do. They're gonna let you know, hey, this person was the number 1 overall pick. You should watch him. You're gonna know who Mahomes and a lot of these people are. To a casual might not know who she is. Like no troll. Like a casual might not know who that is.
Of course.
Like they might not know who Tyrese Halliburton is. All they know is it LeBron or Steph Curry. That's all they fucking know. They don't market anyone well enough for people to care. Like that's been their problem for like so many years, bro. Like it's
small markets don't exist anymore due to social media. I disagree. I ain't gonna care. Like you're not gonna tell me certain teams just aren't small markets. Like
yeah,
come on,
like OKC is a small market team. Like let's be real.
But see, I get what Rod is trying to say. Like when it comes to like the social media aspect, but even then, it's still small market teams. Like I ain't gonna lie, the Hornets small market team. Magic, Orlando Magic, small it's a small market team.
And Rod, you say their marketing can't board, but here's the thing though, they've been doing this forever. Do you know who's the number 1 overall pick last year? The NBA barely marketed Zachary Ricochet. Barely got any media time compared to what the NFL does. The NFL makes sure they market their star. I have yet to see a promo for Alex Sarr, Zachary Ricochet. Like, it's so many players in this past draft that they're barely marketing. Like Cooper Flags will be the only nigga that gets market. Like, that gets a push. Because that's the only nigga, like, most people know who they are. They're not going to market a Ace Bailey or a Dylan Harper. They're just not. Because they're not, NBA, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So
the fact that the WWE marketed Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton better than the NBA is crazy. That's all I'm gonna say.
That was funny though.
That's crazy.
But again, this is gonna put the icing on the cake. I hope it's the whole clip.
I mean, remember, the worst performing team had a 14% chance of winning, which means there was an 86% chance they wouldn't get it. Dallas had roughly a 2% chance. So, the losingest team had a 7 times better chance. So 2% is 2%. It's going to happen. And, when people say, and therefore the lottery was broken, I have a different view, which the purpose of the lottery is to disincentivize teams from tanking. And so here you had a team which was clearly trying, whatever people think of that trade, they were trying to win. Then Kyrie got injured, then Anthony Davis got injured. Yeah. And so then they found themselves in the lottery. So again, it's on the level, and then odds are odds, and that's how it turned out.
But that's
a load of bullshit, bro.
Bro, my thing is, though, look at the NFL. Like, the worst teams, if you give them opportunity to get a good player, most of the time that player changes the franchise around. Look at, like, prime example, the Bengals. They went 2-14 in 2019. They got the number 1 overall pick. They got Joe Burrow, and they've been a contender every year they've been in the NFL. Like, this lottery shit never made no sense to me. A team like the Mavs should not be in a position where they can grab the number 1 overall pick. The fact that the Wizards don't even have a top 5 pick, and we know how atrocious them niggas have been. and they're not even a top 5 like lottery pick, bro. Like
insane.
that odds shit is just dumb. That makes no sense to me, bro, at all. That makes no sense at all.
By the way,
the fact that the OKC Thunder, by the way, potentially could have had a lottery pick.
He basically said because the Mavericks got unlucky and everyone got hurt, he awarded them with the number 1 overall pick versus a team that looked like they're purposely tanking. But no, the Wizards, they just fucking suck. They're not purposely tanking. They just suck.
They do suck.
You know what I mean? So
Hey,
it's like,
Chad,
what are we doing?
if y'all think Adam Silver is lying through his teeth, drop a like, man. Drop a like.
Oh God, he's
That's
lying.
real.
Dropping his asshole.
Like, that was a load of bullshit.
Like,
Odds. What are you talking about? 2%? Come on, bro.
You telling me the New York Knicks never got a number 1 overall pick, and we know how atrocious they are, bro. Like, come on now, bro. Like, it gets to a point. They need to change the system. I don't care. The worst team deserves the number 1 overall pick. I'm sorry.
And there should be no like debate about it.
Like, bro, just look like and niggas saying, "Oh, that's not good for the league." Look at the NFL. Hey, trust me, it's good, nigga. The NFL ratings are only going up every year.
Facts.
Yes, and we all agree that the NBA should get rid of the lottery. Yes.
Get rid of it.
Makes no sense. The Mavs.
They had a number 1 pick before they drafted Patrick Ewing. Jesus.
That was so crazy. I don't remember the last time the Wizards got the number 1 overall pick. I don't either. They're always in that like top 7, like they're never in the position to get someone that they want.
How do they expect teams to get better when they don't get top picks? Exactly. And
it's not like no one's clamoring to go to the Wizards. No one's going to.
That shouldn't even be the case. Like every team, like people shouldn't care. Like, okay, a team is just a team. Like in the NFL, a team's just a team, bro. Like
then any team can make the championship in that.
Exactly. A team is just a team. Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers. Like out of nowhere. You know, a team is just a team, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. When it comes to the NBA.
It's in the NBA, it's like niggas just don't want to go to certain teams. NFL niggas will go anywhere.
It's crazy.
Niggas been clowning the Cowboys for years. Niggas still go to the Cowboys.
Anybody still go to the Cowboys. Anybody.
I'm so sad to be a Cowboys fan.
Tyreek Hill went to the Dolphins, y'all.
Well, the Dolphins. That's different. That was different. That was different because the Dolphins, he made them a contender, but you know they were willing to give him that bag. So,
but even then though, like you know what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying though, right? Like
yeah, I see what you mean.
That would never happen in the NFL. Like in the NBA, like
I actually
try to tell a superstar to go to the Magic.
Wait. Hold on, Tito. What if I told you that that's not crazy right now? Right now, that's not crazy.
Okay.
Now, Charlotte, that's different.
Whoa! Why'd you have to do that, bro?
My fault. The Wizards, no one's going to Washington. No one's going to Washington. You know?
AJ, pass that over here when you spark that bit.
The 2013 Sixers. Right. No one's going to that bum ass 2013 Sixers. Like, come on now, bro. You know, and Adam Silver knows this too. He knows this, bro. He knows this.
Rod, you are correct. Markets don't matter in the NFL because, like, the NFL knows how to market each team. Like, if a team is good, the NFL gonna market that team, and even if the team not good, the NFL still markets the team.
That is true. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen bad teams get nationally televised games on Sunday Night Football. Regardless if you bad, you will at least get out there somewhere.
Like check me out. There is a culture for literally every team in the NFL, bro. Like what Cowboys, the Cowboys fans are diehard Cowboy fans. Even out like my boy, shout out to Loft. He's a Falcons fan. He's a diehard Falcons fan. Like they don't have that for the NBA. The only fan bases that has that hardcore like fan base is like Lakers fans, Celtics fans.
I would say the Heat. I'll throw the Heat in there. I think they're.
I guess. You know what I'm saying? But like it's not comparable to the Lakers or Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Warriors, but don't like they got that because they was a dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about markets for teams.
Nah. I gotta disagree with you there. Them Warriors fans been hot since before.
They was hot before.
Yeah, they were diehard fans, but Curry just kind of elevated them niggas to like one of the
now
the Warriors niggas love the Warriors. Niggas Oracle used to always be loud, bro. Trust.
Knicks fans, but that's because New York though. New York is like,
yeah, New York go jump for whoever.
they crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's because you're New York.
But like this lottery is, I don't know whoever's running, like who's like pushing these stars. They need to stop. Like they need to get fired immediately. They shouldn't be able to provide at all. Like we spent a decade pushing, not a decade, but we spent years pushing Andrew Wiggins and Jabari. Like, why are we pushing Andrew Wiggins, bro? We know he's not him. He's not the next LeBron. He's not the next Kobe. Game. Move on. You got D-Book right there. Like, they just always holding on to niggas that's just not stars anymore, bro. Just let it go, bro.
EJ said Brooklyn. I ain't on cap. There is a I ain't gonna lie. There is a noticeable difference in the Knicks fan base and Brooklyn's fan base. Like the Nets. Like I ain't gonna cap. There's a noticeable difference.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I don't really see a lot of niggas repping Brooklyn.
Yeah, it's all about it's all about the Knicks, bro.
Like they're just second fiddle to New York, just like how the Clippers are.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it was hot, but it was hot. But Curry, Clay, and Dre made it hotter. Yeah, for sure, and especially that 2015 championship for sure.
Man, Adam Silver, what? David Stern, man, where is he when you need him? Where is he when you need him, bro?
Man, I need to dig that nigga up. And
Micaiah Ross said he a Clippers fan.
Clippers fan in the big year 2025. Okay, bro. Be a fan of any fucking body. The Clippers ain't never gonna do shit in my life.
Oh, he say he OKC fan too though. He say he OKC too.
All right, bro. Okay. The dick ride is crazy. Nigga, how you a Clippers fan ain't an OKC fan? The dick ride is crazy.
Hey, bro, don't ask him questions, bro. He's a Thunder fan. That's all that matter, bro.
EJ said, I can't lie. I don't even think Utah Jazz is a real team out here. I ain't gonna count.
They not. Oh my God. The Jazz really did. Oh my God. You got the teams like the Jazz outside the top 5. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I've never met a Clippers fan. I haven't either. I've actually never met a real like Clippers fan in a day in my life. But I've met a Jazz fan.
Actually, I don't think I have either. Have I?
Bro, Clippers fan, bro. Niggas are only Clippers fan because they don't want to dick ride the Lakers and seem like a bandwagon. So they dick ride the Clippers to make it seem like, oh yeah, bro. See, like, bro.
What are 5 things y'all would do if y'all were commissioner in the NBA? Damn, that's hard.
I think we should go like one by one, Jay. Like, type shit.
Okay. So first, I would add 2 new teams, Seattle, and then another team to bring it to 32 teams.
Jay, I heard they're trying to bring a team from to Vegas or whatever.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Vegas. I wouldn't shorten the season, but I would change the amount of games needed to be played for award. I would change it to 50 instead of 60 something. I think 50, you know what I'm saying, that's above half the games. Would y'all keep the CBA? I'm not familiar with contracts. That's more Steven's aspect. So I can't say whether I would keep the CBA or not. But I know I would definitely do those 2 things. I would look at every trade seriously when I see them. Unlike Adam Silver's goofy ass, I would look at the trades. Would y'all allow that load management shit? I'm gonna keep load management, but here's why I'm gonna keep load management, right? If you got a superstar like SGA typically plays 70 games, 80 games. Like, yeah, there are some kids who, you know what I'm saying, fly across the globe to see an athlete play. But the reality is, unfortunately, even though that athlete was supposed to suit up that day, like the same way they might be load managing that game, anything could have happened. Shit, John Wall got injured in his house. Like, anything can happen. So it's like, no matter what, when you go to a game, you're risking not seeing your favorite player. You feel me? So it's like, if they're a superstar that's playing 70 so games, and we know that they got a major history of injury, then yeah, I don't mind load management. But if it's someone who they just not playing, I'm cracking down. Tio, you wanna go ahead? Let's see.
Rod said to make it simplistic, the CBA doesn't allow super teams because of salary caps.
Yeah, that's all CJ McCollum's fault, by the way.
So I kind of do think that's a good thing because it forces superstars to go to other teams in other markets. But when you have Adam Silver doing things like he did with the lottery, because we know what you did, Adam Silver. We know what you did. We know.
Like, I'm gonna be honest though,
it takes away the point of the CBA because like, what's even the point of that if you just gonna like, you know what I'm saying, drive certain superstars to markets where you want them to be in anyway? I don't know, bro. It's complicated to be honest. I ain't gonna care.
I feel like it's not even like it don't even that rule don't even it don't feel like it's there because niggas keep or teams keep getting these extensions or these salary cap raises. Like the last 3 years, I felt the salary cap went up. Why is it gonna keep going up if they don't want super teams?
You cooking?
No,
So
but Tommy though,
doesn't make sense.
But Tommy though, that is true. They don't want super teams because the Timberwolves were literally forced to trade Cat this past season because of the CBA. They were literally going to the second tax apron, which is so fucking crazy because you're taxing.
That's what I'm saying. The NBA is a league full of hypocrites. Like that doesn't make any sense.
I see what
you say this, but you do that. You know what I mean? It just don't make sense.
I mean, yeah, you know the NFL don't follow their word. Come on now.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying it's just damn. Like we're not dumb. They don't want super teams. Well, they don't want super teams, but they want super teams where they want super teams. That's what they want.
They wouldn't mind a super team in LA, but in Orlando,
exactly.
Nah, gang, go ahead and break
and that's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing where it's like, what I would do, it would just be in marketing, like how I would switch everything up, how I would market certain people and certain teams. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, just to add more excitement to the games. And I'm not gonna lie, we might gotta. I ain't gonna cap. I know I know this wouldn't be possible because of TV deals and money and arena deals, but the season don't got to be 82 games. I'm not
gonna lie. No shit. I don't even know how. I don't know how to.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
But because listen. One of the things that we have to acknowledge that the NFL does have over the NBA is that every game you play, almost every game is important. There's less games. You have less games than making it to the playoffs. So that makes every game like almost like a playoff game because you playing to make it in the playoffs. With the 82 games with the NBA, the 2022 Lakers was dang near losing almost every game like at the start.
I know exactly what you're talking about. The 2023 Lakers, before we traded Westbrook, we were horrible. We made that trade and we made a push and we ended up making the Western Conference Finals that season.
That shouldn't happen, bro. You shouldn't be able to go half of the season losing almost every game and being horrible. And then magically, when you start winning at the end of the season, now you're in the playoffs. That just shouldn't.
But why? But why is that bad? Why is that bad?
Because
the team. But if the team that was losing
at the start of the season, look, what's the point of watching at the start of the season when you're just going, okay, a lot of these games not gonna matter anyway.
Because you're still watching. Brother, you're still basketball fans watching basketball.
Okay, but that's what.
Not everybody has to watch. Not everybody is gonna watch just for the playoffs.
Okay, but those amount of games are actively making the regular season less important, and the players are seeing that. That's why load management is happening. All of that is the cause of load management. All of that is the cause of the lack of excitement in the regular season. That's the cause of all of that, bro. These 82 games, even the injuries, also that's the cause of all these injuries, also. Because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people would talk about how like, oh, they played a bunch of games back then. There's a lot of rule changes I'll just say enhanced medicines that we have now and back then. But
I want to say it for you, but I'm gonna chill out though.
I'm gonna chill, but there's a reason Karl Malone was as buff as he was. There's a reason a lot of players was as buff as they was, but I ain't gonna get into that. I mean, TL, they made adjustments along the way. Which is fine, fair, but like, bro, like I'm not gonna lie, you shouldn't be able to. You shouldn't games shouldn't have that lack of importance to where you'd be able to do something that the Lakers did that year. I'm not gonna lie, that just shouldn't happen.
But if teams are losing to a team that was losing at the beginning of the season, that's those teams' fault. Why are y'all losing to a team that was seen as bad at the beginning of the season? Because it's the end of the season. The other teams that were losing to the Lakers towards the end of the season, they should have been turning up as much as the Lakers were.
That's fair. My only response to that would be like, do you like the way that we look at, you know what I'm saying, the importance of these games? Do you think we're the only people that look at it like that? You don't think these players are looking at games as, oh, it's not that important tonight. Tonight I don't really got to go crazy tonight.
Of course.
That's what that 82 season. That's what the 82 season, game schedule like. That's the reason mindsets like that even come into play because of the amount of games.
But not every game is going to be a good game, though. That's the reality.
That's not the point. I'm talking about the importance of the games. It could be an ugly game.
The importance of the game does not matter because all games are going to wind up being important at the end of the season. There are teams missing out of the playoffs.
You think so?
There are teams missing out of the playoffs just because of a couple wins.
You think every game ends up being important at the end of the season?
I mean, the final record matters.
Of course. But like, you don't see a problem in like what that Lakers team did. Like, you don't see a problem with the schedule and what that Lakers team did, bro.
No.
Well, okay. I would have to agree to disagree on that one. I don't think like, and that's and I'll say that again. That's another reason why the moral of the story, the NBA is scripted. I wish it was. I think it is though, a little bit. But
maybe that's the only way fucking LeBron would go to Charlotte.
You think it's written in there that the Thunder are in the finals?
No.
This nigga's high, bro. Shut the fuck up.
But like we talk about, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, fuck you, nigga.
This is my thing though. Jay, you talk about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the NFL, you know what I'm saying? The NFL, the way those fans, you know what I'm saying, just, step behind their teams every game and the culture with the teams is because the importance of the games is like, when it comes to viewership wise, importance wise, all of that, it's because like the lack of games. Less games makes it more important for games. I don't know that. That's the best way I can explain it. Like, I don't know. It's a bunch of games.
Yes, I agree with you. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't shorten the season. I'm just saying 82 games is still a, you know what I'm saying, that's still a good, decent, like, season. That's still a decent, hefty season. If they was to shorten it to, say, 70 games, you know what I'm saying, I would not be opposed to that, and I would not think that was that crazy. But I think that, you know what I'm saying, it's been 82 games for a good amount of years. I think that's a good amount of time.
What's the perfect amount of games for you, T.O.? I would shorten it down to the 70 range, low key, probably 70 flat, like Jay said. That takes away like what, 12 games. How many games does a team usually play a week?
Maybe
like,
2.
Like 2, 3.
Yeah.
2 games a week?
2 to 3.
2 to 3 a week. So if we could
like
shorten
every
it
other
down,
day, every 2 days.
if we could shorten it down to like 2 games a week instead of like 3 a week, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I feel like 2 games a week. Maybe sometimes a team only plays once a week. I feel like that's like we getting in a better range. And of course that's better for the players because it's less physical, just physical harm on the bodies. That's less pointless. I wouldn't say pointless games, but less games with lack of importance, and it makes the games more important. And the teams are going to compete more and better. That's less load management also. So I mean, that's how I feel about it. Like a team should not be playing 4 games in 1 week. That's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's crazy. I'm sorry.
A lot, bro. That's a lot.
That's crazy. Like, I know they making millions, but like, bro, come on.
That's still taxing on your body like crazy.
That's what I'm saying. And then people want to, you know what I'm saying, get all in their feelings when people get injured. Look at the schedule they play. I'm just saying. People want to get all in their feelings when people load management. Look at the schedule they playing. Like, all I'm saying.
Them back to backs.
It's that schedule. Like, no matter Jay, I'm telling you, Jay, no matter how you try to get around it, no matter what way you try to get around it, it will always be that schedule. Like That's the reason for injuries, low management, lack of interest in the regular season, players not really trying, treating the game just like another game. It's that schedule, bro. Like it is what it is.
I mean, but there is players that do like still give it your all like every week though, like a Russ, SGA. I know they do.
Of course.
I love when you say
I'm about to stop mentioning that. I'm about to stop mentioning that man. No, true. I'm about to stop mentioning that man.
Stop saying SGA's fucking name.
That nigga get butterflies in his stomach where you hear that man name. Like,
no bullshit, bro.
Theo and Steven, what do y'all think about the R-Truth and Carlito release? We about an hour in, so I guess we'll finish it off with WWE and wrestling.
Wait, we didn't talk about the finals.
What else is there to talk about?
Okay, we didn't give our predictions. No, the finals tomorrow.
Ain't gonna lie. I think the Pacers are gonna be down 3-1, and then they finna go in the locker room and do their rituals, and then all of a sudden, Game 7, even. I think Halliburton hits a half court buzzer beater to win the series and win the championship.
Okay, this nigga not being serious.
This nigga is not serious right now, bro. You're not serious.
Y'all think I'm clip farming, but I'm dead serious.
No, that's a fucking clip, buddy.
I'm dead serious.
That's cool.
I'm dead serious.
That's going up on the
shot. Y'all seen that shot, right?
That's going up on the page. By the way, make sure I follow Oversputed on Instagram. Make sure I follow Oversputed on Instagram and TikTok.
Niggas spewing bullshit, bro.
I would say OKC go win in 5, but depending on how the first 2 games go, it could go 7 or 6. It really could. I'm done counting out Indiana. I really am.
Jay, say your prediction, bro, so I can say mine.
Honestly, I really believe that OKC is gonna take it home in 7, but just for shits and giggles, I'm believing my nigga Halliburton. I'm gonna go Pacers in 6 for the upset of the decade.
Greatest NBA Finals of all time.
You done? Y'all done?
Anything for Tommy to be sad, I'll take it.
All right. I'm not gonna lie, chat. If I could say Thunder in 3, it would be Thunder in 3. But I can't say that. You feel me? So, guess what? We're sweeping the bum ass niggas. Thunder in 4, pussy. Thunder in 4. Thunder in 4, nigga. Thunder in 4, nigga. They're not getting 1 game. Now, I'm not gonna lie, though. I'm not gonna lie. We may give them 1 because we want to end it in OKC. So 5.
Chad, who gonna tell him? Telling you, Chad, this nigga talking like this. He talking like this. SGA gonna end up like LeBron.
Don't fucking say that. What do you mean by that? The greatest player of all time, or like him losing the finals a lot?
No, him losing to the finals to a team that he should have beaten, like LeBron in 2011.
Bro, we're gonna beat them niggas, bro. Don't worry about it. Thunder and 5,
okay.
nigga.
All right, nigga. Obviously, niggas haven't seen what Halliburton been doing to niggas. He obviously hasn't.
Thunder and 5.
By the way, chat. All I'm saying though, I'm not saying they would have won, but Boston would have not swept the Pacers if Halliburton was there. Just saying, they wouldn't have.
Wait. If what are you talking about?
Last year in the Eastern Conference Finals, Halliburton was hurt.
That don't matter no more, man. They in the finals now.
All right. Now, when Halliburton, like what Theo said, when he throw a half court shot and make it, nigga, don't say nothing.
Bruh, he's not doing that shit.
All right.
Who not?
Halliburton wouldn't even get the ball in the last possession of the game because we're gonna deny that shit. Watch.
Okay,
that
nigga is going to be. He needs to be scared of Caruso, Casey Wallace. Goddamn, Lou Dort, the torture chamber. Like, we got bodies for that nigga, bro.
Tommy, so you not scared at all of Halliburton, bro?
No, bro. We got bodies for that nigga.
Hey, that's what the Knicks said. That's what the Cavs said. That's what Giannis said. Okay. No, man. All right, go ahead.
We got plenty of bodies for that nigga, bro.
That's what the Knicks said.
Now listen. When them SGA fouls start being called, don't say that.
We don't need them. We don't need them, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We don't need them.
Don't say that.
We don't need those.
I ain't gonna cap. Listen, Tommy, I predict Halliburton gets at least 1 game-winning shot in this series. I ain't gonna cap.
That's not crazy.
None of the games are gonna be that close for him to even be in that situation.
You're crazy. You crazy.
We're gonna have a comfy 10-point lead at least in every game.
Oh my goodness, bro. We finna see, bro. We finna see. I'm excited about this finals. I'm not gonna lie. Just because of the memes. The memes is funny. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. NBA Twitter and NBA TikTok is boosting up this finals and promoting this finals better than the NBA media ever did.
Because
With
the
the
real
memes,
goofers
the
know,
jokes,
bro.
the videos, y'all are making this so fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
The real ball knowers know that these niggas be hooping. Even if the NBA want to promote them or not, these niggas be hooping.
That's
All right, well,
real.
y'all can talk about the releases.
I'm before Tio go off. R2 going is crazy, but let's not act like we all sad about it. Gang, he wasn't doing shit anyway.
Steven, oh my god!
Like niggas making it seem like they all sad and all. Like let's not make it like let's not act like he was doing something beforehand.
These are human beings and they lost their job, Steven.
Vintage Steven, bro. Vintage.
Bro,
Yeah.
hold on. Niggas lose their job every day. Every fucking day.
I'm just saying,
stop, bro. Stop.
Who the fuck? Niggas die every day too. That mean I don't care that niggas die?
No, I'm not saying don't care. I'm not saying don't care. No, I'm not saying don't care. I'm not saying don't care, but let's not make it seem like niggas were clamoring to see R-Truth every fucking week. No, niggas wasn't doing that.
I like seeing R-Truth every week.
I'm about to say,
like
my girlfriend was a big fan of R-Truth, bro.
The fuck? You just speaking for your
Wait. So every week niggas wanted to see R-Truth on their television.
No bullshit.
I enjoy seeing R-Truth on my TV every week.
Tio, you don't believe that, but all right, okay, I hear y'all too. I hear you, Tommy.
Nigga, I popped when he returned at Survivor Series 2023. I popped when he won the championship.
I know. But
nigga, you didn't pop when they won at Mania?
Nah,
he wasn't there.
I was there, but not really. But I'm saying though, niggas were not on Twitter, bro. We need to see R-Truth on WWE, bro. He need to come on here this every week, bro. We miss him. No, niggas wasn't doing that, bro. Niggas really don't give a fuck. It's just because he a legend, which is fine. But that's not making it seem like niggas were clamoring for this nigga. And who else got released? Carlito? No one gives a fuck either. So
okay, I cheered Steven, bro. Stop.
No one gives a fuck either.
Bad clip.
No one gives a fuck. Niggas think I'm doing this for a clip. I'm dead. I'm like dead serious. I don't like.
Bad clip.
God damn, Steven.
Jesus. Anyway,
I'm just keeping it a
beat for a clip. Shut the
I'm not, because I'm dead serious. No one can. All right, bro. All right, I got it, gang. I got it.
So when it comes to the releases of Carlito and R-Truth, I can't really speak too much on the Carlito one because, like, I mean, yes, I can actually. This belief that every wrestler on the roster has to be this main event act, this you know, face of the show, main event, WrestleMania level act, like not the case. Like people forget, WWE is a television show. There are amazing background characters and amazing side characters in so many shows that you can remember and you could, you know, name right now. And like you would tell me, yo, if the show didn't have this side character or background character, that would leave a hole in the show and make the show like less enjoyable. R-Truth was the perfect iteration of a side character or background character or joke character that was heavily like, you know what I'm saying, needed for the show at times, of course. When especially in a show where everything is ultra serious and everybody trying to cut these ultra serious promos, and most of the time the storyline is bad, so they don't come off how I need to come off anyway. R-Truth giving you a funny segment or something you could genuinely get into, bro, that's needed. People forget. Well, they don't forget. They just don't talk about it a lot. R-Truth low-key carried the Judgment Day to a WrestleMania build last year for WrestleMania 40. That Judgment Day was doing nothing until they started having segments with R-Truth, bro. Especially with those tag team titles. There was nothing going on with the Judgment Day and them tag team titles until they started having those segments with R-Truth, and he gave them a memorable Mania build, bro. Like R-Truth can give you, you know what I'm saying, top of the card stuff or mid card stuff or backstage segment stuff. Bro can wrestle. He's one of the most charismatic on the roster. He's the most funny on the roster. There is money behind R-Truth, bro. Before he got released, I'm pretty sure his shirt, that Ron Cena shirt, was like top 3, like in sales, in shirts, and like, you know, merch sales. Like Cena was
because Steven and fucking Eugene on Twitter don't care about R-Truth. Now all of a sudden nobody cares.
I didn't say that. I just don't care as much about him like I used to. You're like,
which is fair. Which is fair. You know, I'm not saying you're wrong for that thought, Steven. But like, you know what I'm saying? To use that as to say, oh, that's why them firing him isn't crazy is like that's crazy.
No,
like,
I'm just. I mean, they wasn't like. I was like they haven't been using like outside the judgment thing in the midst. They haven't really been using R-Truth like
but
that.
That's not. But that's not because he's not good. That's because they just didn't want to use. They're stupid and don't want to use him. That's not because he's not good. If he wasn't good,
I'm not saying that, but like not a lot of people are clamoring for an R2 title ring or to see R2 every week. Like
you lied. You just lied. You lied.
Wait, people are clamoring for R2 title ring?
They clamoring for R-Truth. Forget it. You don't need to win the title to be like.
Okay. So people are clamoring to see R2 every week on Raw.
Yes, there are people that like their R-Truth segments every week, nigga.
Yes.
All right.
I'm giving you. I live with the living example. Like she legit sits down on the couch and be like, "Oh, I can't wait to see what R-Truth does today. What dumb thing is he about to do? Like dead ass. Like dead ass."
All right, my fault.
You think Tommy the only nigga that watches Raw with his girlfriend?
Facts.
And their girlfriend don't like watching R-Truth? Come on, man.
All right,
like that,
my final this is a 24/7 era.
R-Truth was like he was like the perfect thing for your casual. Like he was perfect for those people that may not be as into wrestling like we are, but like R-Truth can make anybody laugh, and that's I guess that's what made him great. You know, anybody laugh.
EJ said it in the comments. R-Truth is like that guy that you don't need to put a story, you know, for him. You can send him out there in an arena for like 3 minutes, and it will still be entertaining, like no matter what. Exactly. He's that. I mean, R-Truth can make like there'll be like I don't know if you know this, Steven, but a lot of segments R-Truth has made that up on the spot, like he's made it up on the spot.
Oh yeah. I know that. I'm not saying he's bad, but I'm not. I'm just saying like I'm not itching to see R-Truth.
Yeah, and that's fair. That's fair. That you know it's not your taste, but it's the importance that R-Truth could have to that company when it comes to a on-screen presence and a backstage presence, even a trainer's presence, that like it's immense knowledge, immense importance, immense like just what I'm saying. He just dropped gems to the younger stars. The fact that they couldn't even give him a role like that when Road Dogg somehow got a role backstage.
Yo, chill out. We won't speak on that. Chill out. Chill out.
No,
chill out. We won't speak on that.
That's facts though.
Yeah, chill out. We won't speak on Road Dogg. Chill out.
POV, me during SmackDown.
Road Dogg got a job, but R-Truth don't. Oh,
yo, chill out. Chill out, my nigga Road Dogg. Chill out.
Oh,
you stop.
Name me one Road Dogg promo.
Yo, so like I'm saying though, R-Truth like no one's really like you feel me like no one's like trying to see like again. I will say though,
SmackDown's over.
I will say though, Triple H definitely could have used R-Truth, but I mean it's Triple H though. I mean, not really.
We know he's a fraud. Well, now we do. Now we know.
I mean, I've been saying he's a fraud for I don't know how many years.
You got it. You've been new. I'm not gonna lie. You've been new.
Have you been knowing this, bro? Like
that's real. He did.
And this is why I need niggas to stop giving him so much high expectation, bro. The best way to watch WWE sometimes is just have your expectation lowered. Never have them too high, because you will be disappointed. That's how I watch it with Vince. Ah, damn, she didn't win Money in the Bank. I don't know. I'm not about to get mad. I knew she was never going to win because it's Vince. You gotta lower your expectation with WWE. You really do, bro. And they be like making these sky high expectations. It's like, bro, you gotta lower them hoes because WWE will disappoint you every week. I promise you they will.
When Carmelo didn't even qualify for the Money in the Bank, bro, I think that was one of the first times where I started like really accept like, okay,
this nigga is garbage.
Yeah, Triple H just can't book. I'm not gonna lie. Like that. That's where I started to really accept it. Like we've been getting glimpses of him not being able to book, like especially with WrestleMania and how he's booked other like shows and cards. But like this is one of the times where I've really started to accept that. Like, okay, he might actually be good. Like.
Tio, if you're not Rhea or Solo, he don't give a fuck about you, man. He don't.
Which is crazy, bro.
No, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Just expect the worst.
I don't think Triple H can be blamed for a lot of stuff. I don't think some things are on him, but TKO is definitely influencing a lot of his decisions. Here's my rebuttal to that. You don't think Triple H pushes certain guys so they can, get more TV time so they can be able to sell merch? Like, you don't think Triple H strategically pushes certain guys so they could be in TKO's good graces? Like if Triple H wanted to give Carmelo Hayes a catchphrase, like shirts that sell, spots for him to get, you know what I'm saying, to gain popularity, he would have done that. Like even if TKO does influence some of Triple H's decisions, you can't tell me they're influencing every decision.
Yeah, you're not convinced me TKO told Triple H, hey, put Travis Scott out there with Cena right quick in the main event. You're not convinced.
No, I ain't gonna cap Steven. That's the one that I do think
I think they did.
But the ones that I don't think TKO is not telling Triple H, yo, don't put Melo in the Money in the Bank. Make sure Melo don't qualify. That's TKO don't care.
Yeah, no, they're not.
They don't care.
I'm not saying TKO or Sync, but it's certain shit. I think that's just purely just Triple H doing dumb shit. Sure. I really do.
Because this is what I'll say. The way Triple H has booked and marketed Rhea Ripley for the past 2 years shows that this was always his plan to make Rhea Ripley one of the biggest names like on the roster. So Rhea is in TKO's good graces. Like that. That's just a fact. You can see it the same way he's doing with I would even say Jade Cargill. He put Jade Cargill in a tag team with Bianca. So this is no disrespect to Jade Cargill, but so Bianca can I'm gonna say help raise the stock of Jade Cargill and showcase her superstardom that Triple H wants the WWE audience to see. So Jade Cargill could benefit.
Jade Cargill, she will be in that Rhea position real soon.
I think this is gonna be nasty, but I think the only reason Triple H put Bianca Belair in that triple threat is for her to take the pin. I'm gonna be honest, because y'all know Rhea didn't take the pin at WrestleMania. It was Bianca.
I always thought when the triple threat first, I always thought it was Io was there to take the pin. To be honest, I always did think that was gonna be the plan, but
TKO not telling them Andrade. That's what I'm saying. Like TKO is not telling Triple H to book Al Grande Americano.
I don't know.
Nah.
I'm telling you, bro. I understand TKO is not good, but Triple H, like that's not act like
trying to boost up Triple A. I don't know.
But when it comes to Melo, but that I ain't gonna lie. That seems like a Triple H decision.
Lord Jock said, "Oh, she there. She just ain't got a title yet." Well, he got me there. Well, you talking about Jay Cargill?
And then sometimes I feel like sometimes we even overrating how much TKO even like implements themselves into certain like things. Like a lot of people say that all TKO wants is a number, and TKO gives Triple H, yo, this is the number we want. This is the number we gotta hit for this quarterly. Hit it however you think you can do it. And Triple H makes those decisions. That's me. That's how I feel like sometimes. That's what happens when it comes to like the release situation. I think that's what happened. TKO said, hey, you got to release somebody. We trying to hit some quarterly numbers. And Triple H released who we wanted to release.
I ain't gonna lie, but releasing R-Truth is crazy though. I will say that. Of all people, there's a lot of people in that company that shouldn't have a contract, but I'll keep my mouth shut though. A lot of them. I
think main event wise, TKO is influencing a lot. I think that is true. That's true. But when it comes to mid card, lower card, people like Carmelo Hayes, who not even in a championship position, like that's all Triple H. That's all Triple H.
Not even close. But we knew this though. I ain't gonna lie. I think the first sign should have been when he had Austin Theory cash in for an open challenge for a U.S. title. That should have been crazy. A huge red flag of how he's about to book niggas, bro.
That was crazy. And then people gave him like grace for it because this is the start Austin Theory's new character arc. Mind you, he went back to being the same character after that happened. By the way, like there is nothing that changed about Austin Theory's character. After that happened, he won the U.S. title back, and then still had that match at WrestleMania 39 with John Cena. And after
no bullshit. I don't think he got enough flack for that.
What?
Triple H, he doesn't.
I don't think Triple H got enough flack for what he did with the Money in the Bank briefcase.
He didn't. I ain't gonna lie, he didn't. He didn't. Because a lot of people.
Because that was honestly ridiculous.
Forget about it, bro. For real.
I really do. That was the red flag. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that should have been a big red flag. Myself included, bro. That should have been a big red flag.
what kills me is the people that defend it because just let it play out. Long-term story, just
Nah,
let
bro,
it
this
play
shit
out.
ass, bro.
When we've seen multiple times that a lot of the times when we let stuff play out, it ends up being mid at the end of it anyway. Like, we let the Austin Theory thing play out after he cashed in on the U.S. title and lost. You could have at least had him win the U.S. title. He cashed in on the U.S. title and lost, and then went back to playing the same character that he was playing before he cashed in.
Hey, that's great. Austin Theory hasn't been the same
now.
since.
Look where he's at now. Like, that's ridiculous, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That is crazy, bro.
And it's just like a mid-card title. Like, you could have just had him cash in on Roman on a random and just call it a day. Nigga said
I literally would have rather he cashed out Roman and put up a competitive match.
He could have cashed in on Roman and they would have been fine. Or
they could have tried to make a story out of Jay punking him or some shit, bro.
But that's not even the thing, Jay. The problem ain't even like the problem ain't even him cashing in on the mid card title. It's the fact that y'all had him cashing on the mid card title and lose. Like,
I agree, trust.
It was an open challenge. It's an open challenge.
And it was already an open challenge. All y'all had to do was have Theory,
bro.
Y'all could have just had Theory come out first, like, or if anything, if you really wanted him to cash in, he should have answered the open challenge, lost, attacked Seth, and then cashed in and won dirty.
Like, we gotta, I can't.
Nah, that shit was really ass, bro.
Like a lot, not a lot of people talk about it. Like it don't get talked about as much as it should. It really don't.
What y'all think about Cena right now? I know what Tommy and Jay think, but what y'all think?
Man, it's whatever to me. I ain't gonna lie. It's whatever. It could be better though.
This is harsh, but Cena might go down as one of the worst heels of all time.
But I don't think I ain't gonna lie though. I think a lot of it is Triple H. I do.
I think a lot of it.
I'm gonna say this. No troll. Real quick to you. I genuinely think that if you look at Cena's work, and if you take away the Travis Scott interference, niggas would be looking at it in a much better way.
No.
Nah, because think about it. That's what niggas were like really soured on.
No.
Like I'm not fucking with I don't want him working with Logan Paul either, but the Travis Scott shit, that was when niggas really soured on it. Dude.
But even if he was getting all the matches that we dreamed of him getting on the second run, like him versus CM Punk, him versus this guy, him versus that guy, John Cena is the least believable heel I've ever seen. I'm sorry. Like, we talk about this all the time about when people speak on that microphone, you can kind of tell like they don't believe what they're saying. Like, you're not even making it sound believable. And John Cena's promo work and his material that he's been using for the past month or after WrestleMania just hasn't. I'm sorry, but I'm not. He's not. I can't believe what he's saying, bro. Like, a lot of stuff he's saying don't even make sense. He's talking in this video game Disney villain type of bad guy voice that he's making this face that I just can't get into. It's not believable. It's not convincible. The stuff is not working for me. Even without the Travis Scott stuff, it's just not working for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like Ant said in the comments, 2011 through 2012 would have been perfect. This heel turn is 10 years too late. And it's not working because who's gonna boo John Cena in his last year ever? Like, come on, dog. That was a bad decision. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We got a cool moment out of it, but it's not doing what it do. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. It's just not. And Triple H is to blame for a lot of it, but I gotta put some of it on Cena. These promos, the exaggerated bad guy voice he tries to put on, the exaggerated bad guy face he tries to do, like, you don't need to do all that, Cena.
Man, that shit is funny as fuck.
He don't.
When he was, bro, when he cut that promo against Jey Uso, that shit was funny. I'm not gonna hold you.
I don't know, bro. It's just like all of it, the stuff he's saying. It's not even like he's staying true to the John Cena character. the stuff he's saying, like, it's kind of out of character for him, bro. And I guess that's what a heel turn is supposed to be. But you at least gotta stick to the confines of your character or something that makes sense. The stuff that he's saying isn't even making sense. It would have worked so much better if they would have took the route of, yo, I'm an old man. Y'all already seen that I'm low-key washed. I can't do it how I'm supposed to do. So I'm getting desperate. This is me being desperate in my last year. Not, oh, you people were mean to me 10 years ago. Like, it's not hitting, bro. It's not hitting. I'm sorry.
I agree with you. I think they should have went that route as well. But desperate Cena. I think
desperate Cena. This I'm gonna ruin it all for you. No, bro. It should be, yo, I want to make this this is my last run. I want to make it, you know what I'm saying, the best I can make it. So I'm getting desperate, and this is the only way I know how to win that title because I can't do it anymore like I used to. So I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying, by however means I can. You know what I'm saying? That's the way they should have made it. Like, okay, he's trying to give us a good year, a good last year about winning the title. But the only way he can do that is by cheating because, you know, he's an old man now. Like, that's the route they should have went. Not this, oh, y'all did this to me 10 years ago. Y'all booed me back in 2013. Like, bro, no. And we still don't know why he sold his soul to Dwayne. Yeah, it's too many bad variables, man. There's too many bad variables, bro. How we feel about Seth's faction is useless, in my opinion. I don't think it's useless, but I don't think I think Seth's motivations make sense. I think Seth's motivation makes sense, but the way they're going about it with Seth calling himself the future of this industry, it's like, bro, you're 40. You're almost 40. You're almost 40, dog. Like, come on now. Come on. I don't know. I do think they did the right thing by turning Seth heel and having him go.
Bro is not the future.
Like, him going off the deep end, it was perfect. If you look at Seth's character arc from last year, from WrestleMania last year to now, his character arc has been perfect. Like, him continuously going off the deep end because of his ideology. You know what I'm saying? And his ideology not lining up with who we cheer is perfect. It's perfect. But the way they're going about it with him calling himself the industry, future of the industry. Like, Plus, what doesn't make sense is the fact that he's not going after John Cena. Let me cook for a second. Seth Rollins calls himself the future of the industry. The whole reason of this faction is because he wants to save professional wrestling in the future of professional wrestling. Seth Rollins, the guy that's trying to destroy wrestling and trying to ruin wrestling, is right over there. You trying to be the future, but this guy trying to ruin it. He's over there. You're not gonna say nothing about that? You're just gonna let that keep going? Okay. All right. And if this leads in the place that I think it's finna lead, because I know it's finna lead there, because Triple H lacks creativity. If this leads in the place of Seth Rollins' faction and John Cena teaming up and working together, oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, chat.
Oh my God.
Chat, I don't know why Tio act like this isn't a great idea. So I don't know what's
great idea. No, it doesn't make sense. Okay, Steven, if I'm sitting up here saying, yo, I'm trying to save the future of Oversputed. I'm trying to set up the future of Oversputed because I love this industry so much. And Jay is over there saying, I want to ruin Oversputed for everybody. What sense does it make for me to team up with Jay? What sense does it make for me to not go for Jay? I don't know, bro. It's just not lining up. Like, I don't know, Triple H. You're not.
Chat. Obviously, Triple H doesn't have a. I said Triple. Obviously, T don't have a Triple H brain, so he obviously doesn't. You know, it's fine. He obviously don't see the vision.
All Triple H care about is Fiend, bro. Fiend. That's all he care about. Fiend. All he care about is Fiend.
Long
Fiend and Yeet. All he care about. Fiend and all he care about. Fiend and Yeet. That's all he care about. Ain't gonna lie.
This nigga T.O. hates Triple H with a passion.
Hold on. Don't forget Rhea Ripley.
Oh well, you know she winning money to make. Come on, now, you know that.
All right, man. Listen, I think that about wraps it up for tonight. T.O., you were cooking. I will admit that. T.O. was cooking. We're going to continue this discussion next week, man. It's Jay on the draw. I love y'all boys, man. Everybody
you just a
in the
fat ass.
chat, appreciate y'all. Everybody that was in the chat, appreciate y'all, man. Teal, appreciate you. Tommy, fuck with the cut. Steven. So yeah, Teal, go ahead.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, go ahead, Teal. Go ahead.
Yeah. Oversputed. This was a great episode. I think it's a top 5 episode. We got a lot covered. Tommy, amazing new cut, man. Look like a new man. Great cut, amazing cut. I'm glazing because it's Tommy.
He do got the bag, so
he do got the bag too. I still need my 5K I asked for Tommy. I need a loan.
I don't have that.
You still waiting for yours, Tio?
Let me a band, Tommy.
I don't got it, bro.
All right,
bro. Tio, I'm still waiting on mine, bro. I've been waiting for the past 2 years.
Bro, where are bands, bro?
All right, bro. And I'm still waiting for that AT&T hoodie, bro.
Steven, you used that profile picture for like 3 years, man.
Actually, see, you just dick roll because I want to use it for a year because I took this my freshman year. So you just dick roll.
Yo, chat. Chat, my final words. EJ wants to know your barber, the name of your barber, Tommy.
What is this tip riding? Come on,
this
man.
tip ride, bro. Nigga, don't
he did his shit, huh, EJ?
Damn, he said he did a bad job cutting your hair.
Damn, oh, what? Fuck. Never mind.
Okay, dumbass.
Okay, so EJ, you just lied. You just lied, okay. But nah, chat, Pacers in 7, Halliburton for 3, game winning 3, series winning 3, Pacers in 7. LeBron will be in Charlotte in 2026.
Yo, wrap this up, bro.
Yeah, bro, wrap this up, bro.
Yeah, man.
Wrap this fucking shit up,
man. I got amazing episode. Appreciate the 199 list. Ooh.
Wait, someone donated, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, good looks, little job.
Yo, appreciate it, job. Appreciate the 199. I didn't even see that. It didn't pop up on my thing. My fault.
Russell Spot.
Because you always lagging. That's why.
Russell Spot. Listen, Russell Spot is the owner of this channel. When the Oversputed negotiations for another TV deal come around, Russell Spot, you better not lowball us, bro. You better not lowball us.
You know, Russell Spot, he cheap, bro. Niggas always trying to lowball.
Always.
Hell yeah. Nigga always looking out for himself, not for his talent. That shit crazy.
Damn.
Sound like someone I know, but y'all already know what it is, man. It's Steven Sports, man. This is a great episode. That nigga T was going off. That shit was hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Triple H, I hope you don't ever see TL in person. So that shit might get bad for you, man. It really might. But this is a great episode, bro. Make sure y'all follow us on Oversputed on Instagram and on TikTok. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, Oversputed Clips. I know Russell Spot didn't put any of that in the description. I know he didn't. So,
people are this thing up right now.
But yeah, just follow us everywhere at Oversputed. We're gonna be the first one that pop up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Tommy, you a hoe?
Hey, fuck you. All right, gang. I made it short and quick because this nigga took the whole damn time. Peace out. W stream episode 6, 7, whatever. See y'all next Wednesday, gang.
It's 7, gang, but okay. Nigga.